Grace and peace be with you. Hi, my name is Mark. I'm the pastor at Sycamore Creek in Potterville. I have a brief thought for you today, and it's from my devotions where I'm reading in Galatians chapter 4, verses 21 through 31. And we're addressed with a problem here in Galatians 4, and it's interpreting the Bible, something that we still wrestle with today. You see, Paul starts right away in verse 21 with the problem of interpreting the scriptures. See, people have wrestled with what scriptures mean and how they apply to our life for centuries. This is not anything new that we've wrestled with this. And the Judaizers of Paul's day that he's arguing against in Galatians, they were challenged by this problem just the same way we are today. I see they had what we would now call the Old Testament, and they had to figure out how to apply the Old Testament, the scriptures they had, to following Jesus. Now, their simple solution was this. It was, we'll become like the people the Old Testament was written to. Become a Jew, a person of Israel, a follower of God that way. Now, the problem is that way of interpreting Scripture, it didn't take into account Jesus. It didn't take into account what Jesus had done. And so Paul corrects the Judaizers in their interpretation of Scripture. And Paul does this by using the story of Abraham and the promise that God made to Abraham. You see, faith in God, well, it's a lived out trust in God's promises. Faith in God is a lived out trust in God's promises. And God is always faithful to keep God's promises. Now, Paul does an important interpretive thing here, and he looks to the Bible for the principle underlying a passage and for its broader application, rather than getting lost in the details. And that's an important thing. It's very easy to get lost in the details. I want to encourage you that as you read Scripture, as you look through it yourself, to look for the broad ways that God is at work and to join God in that work and to adjust your life accordingly. Grace and peace be with you.